YouTube, what's good? My name's Phoebe and welcome to my video and first vlog on my channel. Now, I don't go on big extravagant trips often. In fact, the last time I even left my home state of Florida, I know, was 15 years ago when I was just 6. And Florida's just, you know that one meme of that like highway and it's got like a McDonald's and a bunch of gas stations and just overall looks like garbage? Well, while that might accurately sum up the majority of the United States, it very much so does Florida. So a couple months ago, when 2 of my closest online friends hit me up and offered to fly me out to California where they live, not only just to make it out of the group chat and meet for the first time, but to also stay with them for 2 whole weeks while we go around and explore the state, I don't think I can articulate how fast I said yes. So huge shout out to my friends Alex, Spinny, and his girlfriend Cali. They're the ones who flew me out, planned, and set up a bunch of the places you'll be seeing in this video. So yeah, they're pretty freaking awesome. So, game plan. We essentially split the trip into 2 sections. Section 1 would be Fresno and Central Valley oriented, since that's where I'd be staying for most of the trip. Lots of cool nature stuff here. And not only that, but also a reaction to some of it by one of the largest communicators in the wildlife conservation space, which I am really excited to show. Then, section 2, an entirely LA-packed weekend, with us staying in Long Beach. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a bit of a weeaboo, but for LA, a Los Angeles-aboo, if you will. Mostly stemming from the fact that I'm openly queer while having to live in the heart of American fascism. Again, a Stupidville, Florida. So, I made sure it culminated in the gayest way possible by making the pilgrimage to gay Mecca itself. You're gonna want to stay tuned for that one. But enough of me yapping. How about we actually get to showing you all the cool shit I saw? Well, actually, I had to get out of Florida first, which brings us to a first of many firsts of this trip, getting my ass onto a flight. Yeah, I had never actually flown before, and due to circumstances, I ended up having to dive headfirst into hard mode, because this flight was a fucking layover. You meet me lifting off from said layover because, unlike my first flight, I was actually able to grab a window seat for just absolutely stunning views of not only the Rockies, but also Utah, I think? And then over Nevada, where I was able to spot one of those sick desert solar farms. Over all that, over the Sierras in California, and then eventually all the way down to my destination and pretty much home for the trip, Fresno freaking California. Okay, you're gonna have to cut me some slack here because being in the midst of all this traveling and excitement, I didn't think to film any of me meeting my friends, so yeah, thank you past me, I guess. Oh yeah, I did get video of me meeting at least someone though. My friend's cat Coco. Everyone say hi, Coco. Hi, Coco. So I unpacked, settled in, and one important thing among all the shit I brought, a couple of my 35mm cameras I took with me because I'm a nerd like that. Had to find some film to load them with first though. Thankfully, Fresno had exactly what I needed, and literally photographer's wet dream the store.
Porn photo in River Park.
I could have literally blown every cent I brought with me. But instead, I showed restraint and only bought a couple rolls of film. 2 of which I had never used before. I put in a camera that I also had never used before. And the other roll in the opposite dynamic. I am familiar with this combo. And I almost immediately got to work documenting everything. Like Coco. And then the last pick for now, this really cool moth I found. Specifically, a white-lined sphinx. Okay, now time for the first proper stop of our trip. You know I had to put the fit on because we're going to... Yes, that Shrek Rave. They hosted at this pretty popular venue in Fresno called Strummers with this DJ that I could not for the life of me find the name of. But I did get a pretty cool picture of them in the crowd, so there's that at least. Cosplaying a Shrek character is like half the experience at these raves, and people went crazy, bro. It was a really, really fun time.
I did hear from the grapevine that it is Victoria's fucking birthday. I want everybody in here on the count of 3 to say happy birthday, Victoria, okay? 1, 2, 3! Happy birthday, Victoria! This one is for you.
But yeah, we just partied. Didn't really spend much time doing anything else because, believe it or not, this was actually my first rave as well. Kind of going ham with the first time experiences, huh? Oh, hummingbird. And another little honorable mention I didn't really bother filming are the thrift stores around Fresno. I don't know if you can tell by my sick-ass t-shirt, but it provided the perfect shit for us to interface with our next spot, my first time bowling. Pretty nice shot, but yeah, I was getting demolished.
Colby in the north.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's see if I can actually do better this time. A little airtime, and that's a no.
Last one tonight.
Last one.
Okay. Surely I don't fuck this one up, right? I don't want to talk about it. Alright, enough of my stinky bowling skills, and to the complete opposite. A place of pure nature and a location that needs no introduction, Yosemite National Park. Good thing we went when we did, because not only did we dodge, Trump's fascist takeover of the country starting in California, but also this dipshit's bright plan to just fuck everything up. The cuts have left the Park Service devastated, having got over 25% of their permanent staff since just January. And I don't think I need to tell you why not having enough people is bad for the parks. Anyway, we also really wanted to do some star watching, so we made the pitch black 2 a.m. drive to Wawona Tunnel View.
It's the gang squad gang.
Yosemite has a lot less light pollution than your average location, which is that thing where bright light sources obscure the night sky. And I'm just going off this website, which maps all that based on this scale, where the further left the color is, the less light pollution there's supposed to be. And yeah, as you can see, there's not much here in the valley, at least compared to Fresno or, the rest of the United States and where I'm from. But anyway, look at this tunnel. Ooh. Since we went so early, we basically had the entire thing to ourselves. And the cool thing about it was filled up and down with those silver halide lights, which just put out that one wavelength of yellow. It was pretty sick. Not gonna lie though, despite it still being just about one of the darkest nights I've ever experienced in my life, the Milky Way, which I wanted to see, was still obscured to the naked eye. We really had to rely on apps like this to try to see anything. And I know right now you're saying, well, we're not taking long exposure. Well, just for some reference, this is where we're parked, and this is the path to go down east to look out into the valley, which puts this giant fucking rock wall squarely in the south, exactly where the heart of the Milky Way was. No worries though, there was still east directly upwards with no obstructions at all. Yeah, I don't know if my phone's just bricked or if I need to upgrade my shit, but all of my night photos turned out like complete ass. Meanwhile, Cali's over here actually capturing the Milky Way. And we can actually confirm it because if we line up these stars with the stars in my app, well, wouldn't you know it, it's the goddamn Milky Way. Like, look at this shit, just straight bangers. And then I'm just continuing my streak of underexposed garbage with this fucking point-and-shoot picture here. I did get Venus in it at least though. See? And also in this one too, I guess, but it's not as cool since I got it on my iPhone. Got this picture of me ore farming, wow. And then this group picture of us ore farming. Anyway, the sun started coming up, meaning we could actually start seeing the valley and its features, like Bridalveil Falls, El Capitan, and most importantly, for a reason you will see in just a moment, Half Dome. Tunnel View is famous for, well, its view, but also, remember how I said the valley goes out into the east from here? Well, that just means the sun is about to rise over Half Dome quite literally any moment now.
There it is.
Was it worth it waiting hours in freezing temps I haven't even felt in the coldest Florida winters? Yes, are you fucking kidding me? Shit, all the wildlife came alive as soon as the sunlight hit everything, like I just opened Peggle, bro.
That is beautiful. Ready for next stop?
Next stop being just down this road from Tunnel View down to the base of Bridalveil Falls. There's this nice little rest area that greeted us once we got there, which just had an insane view of the waterfall. We took this opportunity to freshen up and rejuvenate because this is actually the start of a trail too. A trail going along these big ass fucking rocks, leading eventually to a platform just under the waterfall, giving us this really sick angle of it with the trees framing it and everything.
Isn't it crazy? Look at these photographers doing their little photography.
Every stop is just up the ante and how cool it can be. And with this one, I was just completely frozen in its beauty. I freaking love nature. Yet again, another slew of firsts. Being a Florida gal, I've one, never been atop a mountain before, and two, I've never actually seen snow in person. I was losing my mind in how much cool shit I was seeing. Once we got back, I took what's definitely one of my favorite shots I got this trip. I don't know, just something about the composition is really nice in my opinion. I'm a huge nerd for a lot of things, but one of the main ones is wildlife and wildlife conservation. And so, it wouldn't be a proper trip to Fresno for me if I went without visiting this absolute staple of the city. Welcome to the Fresno Chaffee Zoo. which is a AZA member zoo, meaning they're accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums for holding up against their very high animal welfare standards. It also means that they actually do some sort of functional conservation work, usually through the AZA's SAFE or Save Animals from Extinction program. They also passed a 1/10 sales tax on every retail transaction in Fresno County that all goes straight towards funding the zoo and its different projects, such as this newly renovated portion that also contains the first SAFE program ambassador we'd be seeing, colobus monkeys. These guys are mainly arboreal and mostly found in Central Africa. They're currently just enriching themselves with their whatever that is. And then nearby we heard some croaking in this little pond feature.
There must be one on those ones.
Ooh, big enclosure.
Oh, cheetah.
Ah, oh my gosh.
Cheetahs be cheating, bro.
Cheetah.
Cheetahs be cheating.
It's Chester.
How do you know his name?
Hot Cheetos.
How does she know his name?
Hot Cheetos. Don't you know anything about... What do you know about Hot Cheetos?
Oh, they found themselves a little snack.
He's eating his lunch too. He's eating his lunch.
He do be eating his lunch too.
Lunch?
Yep.
Yep.
God damn, bro, it stinks.
Yep.
White rhinoceros shit.
Does anyone have the time?
Let me calculate it in my head. Beep boop beep boop. 11:45.
Okay.
Oh. Wait.
Ostrich? Is that a fucking ostrich? Look at that big ass thing.
What'd you say? What'd you say that was?
Look at that big ass thing.
I don't think that's an ostrich, man.
Did you not even see the rhinos
Oh wait.
at first?
Oh my gosh, wait, you're right. There is an ostrich in the back.
Yeah, I didn't even see the fucking rhinos. I thought they were rocks or some shit. Said white rhinoceros.
Another one.
Is in the back.
Yeah.
That one's winking at you.
Oh my gosh. Ooh.
Yeah, this is where you eat the giraffes.
Did get a good look at their massive enclosure though, which, are you starting to see the trend here? Oh yeah, also believe it or not, there's actually more than one species of giraffe in this image. Drop a comment if you're a true knower and can spot the difference. Anyway, onward.
We're too nice.
To the meerkats, oh my god.
So what is your review on the experience?
My review on I like the babies, and I don't like the children babies. That's my review on this.
And what is the reason why?
They're everywhere. They're just like a conglomerate. They just like move in the masses.
And that's a problem to you.
Yeah, it reminds me of bacteria.
So what you're saying is a whole bunch of kids are just bacteria to you?
but I
See,
love
now
it.
this woman right here is
I
who we
love
gotta
the
get
animals.
canceled. Okay?
love the
This is who we gotta be worrying
Love the
about.
animals. Look at all of them.
Look at all of them, bro.
Oh my.
What? What y'all seeing that I'm not? Oh, big lion. Now, who put their car in this place?
What?
They recently had a baby. So there's their baby over there with the mom.
It's just so freaking cool. Let's see how my friend Spinny thinks of the zoo so far.
I like the zoo and the animals here. Oh, that's a butterfly fucking house over there
I know
on the right. They're pretty awesome. Talked to them a couple times.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
What have they told you?
You know, all about their traveling plans and shit. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, what's up, bro?
I don't know why, but it was just standing there.
These people watching.
He's more like rock watching. What the fuck, Aloni? Now, ducks don't make that kind of noise.
No, they do not.
The elephant has a baby too.
Oh, yay. Baby season, I guess.
Now, if you thought those past enclosures were huge, just look at this one. That long-ass path we just walked runs the entire side of it.
Look at him, he's reaching his trunk and he's like, give me my food.
Oh.
Oh, the baby.
Oh.
Look at it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, isn't that just the cutest thing? Then I got a bit distracted by this giant tree on the observation deck. It's over here. Elephants in... Oh, that's what the tree is.
What sound do elephants make? Moo.
It's in here.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, Mr. Elephant, you're falling behind. There you are.
Hi.
Thought we lost you. Are we able to go to the butterflies?
Is that on our ticket?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thing is, we paid like second. Yo, he rotated. Just got chill for real.
You want to guide this shit for a bit?
Yeah, I got you. I'll get the cinematic view of you drinking water, bro. Put some epic fucking music over this.
So where are we going next?
Okay, so we can either go to the Asian area. I forget what it's called. It's like Asian something.
We eventually found it. The Kingdoms of Asia. With first, they're flamingos. Oh, flamingos. Oh.
Flamingo.
Say it again. Say it again in the.
Flamingo. The flamingos at the San Diego Zoo are
way cooler and awesome.
They like have a choreograph that they do. They do like a whole dance and everything.
Songbirds and educational signage, which you always love to see. Lunch birds.
I'm never doing that noise again.
Is this a tiger?
Oh, is it? Yes, it is. They're just resting in the sun, trying to get some sleep. Look at the... Oh, I guess not anymore. Yeah, we're chill like that. Oh. Oop, and another one sleeping. Eventually, we found ourselves at the Sumatran orangutans, who are participants of one of the main safe programs of the zoo. Detailed educational signage, you love to see it. You love to see it, people. Talking about palm oil, which if you didn't know why they're talking about it, and if you don't mind me putting on my conservation cap for just a moment, it is the world's most consumed vegetable oil, and so the mass harvesting of it has absolutely devastated their natural habitat. Same story with this dude over here, the zoo's false guardian. Now I know going completely non-palm oil is a pretty difficult task, but another easy thing you can do at least is to try to look for products with this label on it, which is basically a giant stamp saying that the product was made in an environmentally responsible manner. Every little bit of pressure towards forcing these manufacturers to make a change makes a huge difference for these little guys right here. Also, similar thing with the Komodo dragons, but more so having to do with climate change if I can find them. There they are.
A bear?
Oh wait, I see the...
What bear, bro? I don't think it was a bear.
There was a sloth bear, yeah.
Oh.
And he was right here last time. Right here.
Wait, where?
Hello.
Oh my god. Arf.
Bear
Arf.
sighting. Bear sighting.
Bear. You want to sit here and eat?
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, there's... The nice seating area we found also had some friends we could sit and eat with. A group of what we initially thought were tapirs, but are actually what are called babarusas.
Hey, Hash. There's a tuna sandwich just for you.
Wow, thank you.
Yep.
POV.
POV, hash.
Wow.
This music is chill as fuck.
I know.
I fucking needed this after all the walking I did and still have yet to do. Yeah, tuna sandwiches are one of my favorite foods. That's a 10 out of 10. What's your review of the sandwich?
I think this sandwich is very good. And this lady should open a freaking restaurant. Because the food is so good that this flies all over the fucking sandwich.
The tuna's alright.
Man, that fuck ass fly.
I'm flying about.
Here.
Alright, let's go see some stingrays and sharks.
Yep, they got this huge manta and stingray petting tank, which we did kind of have to wait forever for, but not gonna lie, I ain't complaining because that just means more people are having fun and learning and shit. And then in keeping with this little aquatic theme, the zoo sea lion, who's just swimming around with their eyes closed. They're so freaking cute. Oh, and the freaking does, who are also in a little petting area, but we couldn't go in, I forget why. And bird time again, with a crested screamer. I don't know, they seem pretty quiet to me. And right after that, into reptile time with the reptile house.
Each of these exhibits are like, where's Waldo?
First we got a legless lizard, ooh.
Man, this motherfucker looks like a half centipede, bro.
Oh, look at him!
And then these guys, who I kid you not, are literally called magnificent tree frogs.
Viper.
Yep, a gaboon viper just laying under the shade there. We also had this huge enclosure, which you love to see. They were neighbors with this little guy just chilling up on the branch. Like you said, La Tortuga. Okay, who I think Cali was freaking out over was this black tree monitor trying their hardest to climb up their enclosure. Oh, I believe in you, buddy. And then to cap off our trip into the reptile house, a king cobra in their huge enclosure, which is awesome. And then a little gray monitor adjacent to them. And yeah, that's about all the animals we were able to see. On our way out, I snapped a couple final photos, but this was honestly one of the best zoo experiences I've ever had in my life. If you're a wildlife enjoyer and you're in or going to the Fresno area, you have to check this place out. Anyways, LA time, yeah, what? Yeah, the literal day after we went to the zoo is when we went to LA. We drove for 4 straight hours through the valley and the grapevine to get there. And holy shit, was it 10 times bigger than I thought it was in my head. I wonder why I've landed on the top of that before. That's a Maze Bank building right there. Our first stop was the Grove, which ended up not being that interesting considering how expensive everything was. But what was interesting, in the parking garage of the Grove was literally the best bathroom I had used in my entire life. Like every stall was its own little enclosed room. It was crazy. Oh yeah, we did get lunch here at this really, really nice restaurant. I got a burger. Next, we continued down the 110 to span the Vincent Thomas Bridge, which gave us an excellent overview of where we'd be staying for the LA weekend. Long Beach, California. Specifically to the motel we chose, the Inn of Long Beach, which was about as good as you'd expect a 2-star motel to be. It was strategically picked though, because it was actually right in the middle of a bunch of spots we wanted to hit up. Starting with this nice little sushi place, which was straight up like a block over from the motel.
Oh yeah, she loves it. We thought we were just gonna get a little. It appears we have a challenge in front of us. Alex is just trying to finish his roll.
I ended up being the only one drinking the sake, but I wasn't complaining because it's beach time!
It's the beach!
Yeah, see, there's the rest of the sake. But yeah, we capped the day off with Long Beach. We couldn't really see the sunset well because the whole fucking thing faces the wrong way, but it's long and it's a beach and it's pretty freaking nice. Starting the next day off early with a fit check because we had quite the packed day ahead of us. Beginning with the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach. Oh yeah, I thought this was cool. Right out the front of it, there's this water fountain that has this like revolving jet water feature. And then of course the aquarium itself, which is also an AZA facility.
I'm here with my pet whale. He's pretty big, you know. Hey, say what's up, Henry.
This blue whale model is life-size if I'm not mistaken, which is just crazy. But just past that, something even crazier. This huge observation window into this tank that's supposed to be modeled after sea caves.
I think that's a group.
No, it's a sea bass, dummy.
No, it's a sea bass.
The Southern California exhibit is what caught our eye first, with its lobster tank that's like right there as you come in. They were chilling, except for this guy that was mean mugging me for some reason. Anyway, look at this cool interactable display showing you how abalone shells feel, with little educational signage and of course the abalone themselves. Neighboring that, there's this deep sea display, which was kind of hard to see. And then also this seagrass display that literally spanned the entire wall. It also had this really in-depth educational signage spanning the entire other wall, which is fucking awesome. And then we got jellies in this really weird void tank.
I crushed the alien.
And finally, onward to the stars of this section, the sea lions and seals. Oh my god. They were extremely active during our visit. I'm sure it was like feed time or enrichment time because they were swimming around their tank all fucking crazy like. They looped around this little spot like 5 or 6 times in a row. This whole viewing area was like a tube within their tank, so you could like see all their little activities and what they're doing and stuff as they swim around. Like, look at them. I don't know what they're doing, but look at them. Next exhibit, like I was saying, next exhibit, the North Pacific.
Look at these starfish. You see all the little things move.
Yep, they're called their podia, and all those are what they use to scuttle along the seafloor. Oh, and back to the jellies. The decorations were spot on. Look at these little jelly lamps. First up, lion's mane, with this really cool shot I got of them retracting their tentacles in. Look at that. Flower hat jellies in a void tank of their own since they live closer to the seafloor. These ones, called red-eye medusas, And the main attraction of the jellyfish area, this giant tube of sea nettles. Which is also a good time to mention that the aquarium has live feeds of almost all of their major exhibits, with the sea nettles being one of the ones on the website. A little further down, they had this interactive sea urchin tank where you could like actually poke and like touch them and like pet them.
So if you just hold one in,
Yeah, if you put one finger in between.
Yeah, they would literally respond to you touching them by like wrapping their spines around your finger. It was weird. Oh my gosh. Oh, but that doesn't hold anything to what's next. I don't think y'all are ready for this. Oh my god. Look at him. Yeah, that's right. They got sea otters here. Look at them go. A little factoid since we're here. Since the beginning of the last century, their population size has like bounced back crazy style from being hunted to near extinction. Sadly though, despite decades of those hard conservation efforts, net use and commercial fishing, as well as of course offshore oil rigs and all the pollution they create still currently fuck everything up for them. So yeah, we really got to do something about all that. Yeah, they had like a little ball or something in the tank with them to enrich themselves. It was cute.
Oh, he's massaging himself.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Starfishes. Patrick. Fuck you looking at? Oh. Yeah, the gang was chilling in here too. Got a tank full of filter feeders, ooh, with these dudes too. Oh, the little guys Cali was referring to were these, which are called tube snout, and they swim in this cute little back and forth motion. Look at them. Ooh, this next one. I don't think you're prepared for this next one. Some of you might not even be able to handle it. It's quite a lot to take in. So, are you ready? Revel in the horrors of this foul beast.
Oh wait, there's another one right there.
Yeah, no, they just kind of sit there. This guy could hurt a fly. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at all their neighbors too, including other spiny guys. This giant Japanese spider crab. Ooh. Oh, and all these guys too. We're having a fucking party on this block. Quite the colorful tank here. We got this guy, which I couldn't find on the board, but this guy is a king angelfish, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, and then of course, you know, the biggest fucking pufferfish I've seen in my entire life. Oh my, like holy shit. Lord. We gotta get Spinny's reaction on that one.
These guys. What up, guys? Oh.
I had no idea pufferfish got this fucking big. Beep boop, beep boop. Zooming. Ooh, garden eel.
Dude, that's so cool.
Then, kind of out of nowhere, we were thrown straight into Frogtown, a whole dedicated frog and tropics exhibit, which I mean, I ain't complaining, but boy, was it humid like the dang tropics. They need complete wetness since they got that semi-permeable skin, which allows them to take in oxygen and nutrients from the surrounding soil. Of course, that also means they are extremely vulnerable to stuff like runoff and pesticides, but just gotta do our best to be aware of that.
Oh, the archery frogs! Look at them! Look at their little their feet. This was the animal I did my animal project on. Oh.
And just as fast as we entered it, we left right back into Coral Reefs Part 2. Whatever, I'm following. One of the first things we actually saw was this volunteer diver cleaning out this tank. The aquarium utilizes a team of volunteer divers to clean tanks like we see here, feed animals, as well as just getting someone up close to make certain observations for other sectors within the aquarium. But the area they were cleaning was an anemone area, meaning yes, they did have the ubiquitous anemone-dwelling fish, clownfish. As we were making our way to see all the outside stuff, they dimmed all the lights and started projecting this little presentation with kind of perfect timing on the subject because next we were seeing the penguins, which we caught right in the middle of their feeding. And because of that, this is probably my favorite shot of the trip. Hands down. Just all this in frame, and then this one pops his head out from behind the rock. Oh yeah, now that we were above ground, we could also see these seals and sea lions above ground. Oh my god, look at Kaya. Oh shit. By now they were starting to chillax a bit. We only really got to see this guy and then their buddy over here who was taking a little nap. Oh my god. The outside did hold a section of its own, the Shark Lagoon. Oh, I think they're sleeping too? Anyway, the whole area is made up of, you know, your classic shallow manta ray and stingray tanks. Until you go further into the middle of all of them, where you get this giant tank where we saw more volunteer divers completing this one too. There's actually a lower portion that we could walk down to get a much better view, which actually gave me the perfect shot of this, them using this little stick to redirect the shark. Not really for the diver safety, I don't think. It's just to keep the shark clear from the hose. Yeah, there's so much to do on the outside here, if not more to do than on the inside. Ooh, look, the pigeon. Guys, don't be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. The mud skippers are gone. No! There's this nice view of the port, at least, I guess. Oh shit, never mind. They just got moon jellies in a tank that you can just go up and touch. Look at that. Boop. Look at that. Look. Boop. Oh, I missed it.
Didn't feel like jelly, a little bit like jelly. Scientists were very good at naming these. But depends on the genetic mutations, they can have up to 8 stomachs.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I know. I could use 8 stomachs.
I know, it's like, that's a mutation you'd want.
I know, you get your money at a buffet.
And shout out the moon jelly educators here. They are putting in God's work. W educators. Speaking of W educators, we gotta talk about some true goats in that regard real quick. Alveus Sanctuary. Founded by Twitch streamer and wildlife conservation communicator Maya Higa, they are a 501c nonprofit animal sanctuary who engage in their advocacy almost purely through online means. The main source being their Twitch channel where they stream 24/7 live cams of all their animals. But one other thing they do is a pretty frequent community show and tell where viewers can come in and submit their nature and wildlife related activities to the stream. And so, with them being a huge inspiration to me, especially with the wildlife video making stuff, I decided to enter in some of my clips from this trip. And wouldn't you know it, they actually got accepted in.
Photos around California, my ears are hurting. Damp bagels. 102. What just happened? Oops. Okay, we're back. I got scared. 120 hours. Hi, chat. Hello, Damp Bagels. A few months ago, I flew to California to meet... Oh, full screen. What? Sup, Rocky? I'm live. Do you want to look at these awesome flicks with me for a second? I stayed with him for 2 weeks exploring California. Here's some highlights. You went to Yosemite Valley, the Fresno Chaffee Zoo, and the Aquarium of the Pacific. Look at this.
Look at it.
Look at that chill elephant, bro. Monkeys!
Actually, they're
Jelly.
Like jelly.
Oh, I hear
A little
stuff.
bit like jelly. Scientists were very
make sounds.
Oh, no, I just thought my audio was broken.
But depends on the genetic mutations, they can have up to 8 stomachs.
Like scream.
I don't think things underwater make sounds.
Dolphins make sounds.
Yeah, but when they're out of water. Jellyfish are never out of water, I think. They'd probably make flapping sounds. Penguins! Whoa, this is crazy. Aquarium volunteer drivers clean big tank with black-tipped reef sharks. That's cool. Cool shark. Well, buddy, they're taking you down. Meora farming. Bro. You're killing it. Cool silhouette of the valley plus tree, Venus in the top right. This is sick. Holy, you are a great photographer. Bridal veil taken on a 35mm. Whoa. This looks like the Windows 10 background with the green tent. Me in front of Bridal Veil Falls. Whoa. That's sick. Cinemarm. Moth spotted. What's up, buddy? Spot the hummingbird? Found him. Get owned, buddy. Dude, am I watching a movie right now? Flamingos are cool. Okay, thank you so much, Damp Bagels.
You're welcome, Chandler iOS. Anyway, me and Spinny decided to download the Lime app to give these scooters a try. I've actually never ridden an electric scooter, but they're way more intuitive to use than I thought they were going to be. I got a hold of it pretty quickly.
Oh, look at the rainbow.
And yeah, we just circled around Long Beach a few times before heading back into LA for our second day here. Because next up, we decided we wanted to go to the Griffith Observatory. You meet us in the parking lot of the Griffith Trailhead where we chowed down on some grub we picked up at a local pizza joint.
First bite. First bite reaction. How is it rated out of 10?
9.
Whoa.
9.
Yeah, I fucking love me some sloppy ass, oily ass fucking pizza. And let me tell you, I desperately needed it because we needed to make the trek up this fuck ass trail as well.
Who getting murdered, bro?
Nah, apart from whatever the fuck that was, it was pretty chill. And as we made it a little further along, the view really started to open up, and we were starting to really be able to get a great look at the city. By the time we made it to the top, nightfall came quick, and so we got an even better look at the city. Look at that shit, holy god damn. And straight back into LA with day 3 because we had a lot to do. We got right up underneath the Maze Bank Tower. See, now I gotta grab a picture of that shit. Which led to this silly little my first Uber robot encounter. Yo.
Get it, Rusty. Good stuff. You got it. You're freaking amazing.
Sorry. We went here for the Broad Art Museum.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, the art pieces in here have already been seen like millions of times, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the most important. We actually had to reserve a spot for this part. Yayoi Kazuma's Infinity Mirrored Room. She's an artist known for doing a bunch of these mirrored rooms. And we were only allowed a minute on the inside, so we tried to soak in as much as possible.
What up? Enjoying the blinding lights?
Oh, I can see the back of myself.
Oh, you're right.
And yep, the minute's up. Since Little Tokyo was like right there next to the museum, we decided to look around it for some food.
Watch this shit.
This bandit chow mein joint is fucking fire, by the way, if you can find it. Also, isn't this like the perfect film for this shot? Dang. It was on that double film, bubble gum, whatever the fuck. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. That's right, West Hollywood, specifically Santa Monica Boulevard, right where gay mecca itself stands, the Abbey, the gay bar. If you don't know what the Abbey is, it's home to one of my favorite content creators and boyfriend of Hassan Piker, Austin Show. Oh, and also, you know, Chapel fucking Roan. Because yeah, that's right, the Abbey Food and Bar is the Pink Pony Club. That Pink Pony Club. The food and drinks were actually really fucking good, which is what I should expect from the self-proclaimed best gay bar in the world. But also at the same time, because of that and its popularity, they were kind of giving me vibes that did not make me feel comfortable about filming, just for people's privacy and such. So, as you can probably already tell, I only really got pictures. That just means I get to use my insane editing skills to turn the pictures of me meeting the Pink Pony into a sick edit. Please enjoy. Nah, I'm joshing. Here's the real edit.
I like the way you do that right there, right there. Switch your hips when you walk and let down your hair. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Leave your lips when you talk and let me bizarre.
And yeah, that marks about all the major shit I saw on my trip. Actually, on the way out of WeHo, we did see the Beverly Hills Street sign. And then the next day, on our way out of LA to get me prepared to pack up and get out of here, the only time we saw the Hollywood sign somehow. And then yeah, a few days after that was my flight home back to Florida. If you made it this far into the video, you are a real one for real. Thank you for making it through my feeble attempt at making a vlog for the first time. It was really fun to make though, and of course the trip was fucking phenomenal. So I do plan on making more IRL content in the future, so if you would like more of that, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, it would really help. Oh yeah, and don't forget to follow my friends too.
Follow me at spinny on Instagram.
Whose links and stuff will all be down in the description, because straight up they are the greatest and deserve all the love they can get. So please go follow them. But yeah, that's it. That's about it. Thank you for watching. Bye.